if I were to compare the Warriors to the Thunder, you look at the ratings, for instance, if you look at the Warriors, the 2016, 2017 Warriors, their net rating was 11.6. That was the best in the NBA. The second best at that time were the San Antonio Spurs at 7.6. Now you compare that to the current Thunder team. Current Thunder net rating is 16.21. That's ridiculous, man. 16.21. Now it's interesting.
They're winning on an average of 16 points per game is basically what that tells you.
That's exactly what it's saying. Now the second place team, as far as net rating this year, are the Houston Rockets. They're at 10.88. They're pretty close to what the Warriors were back in 2016 when the Warriors were at 11.6. You're getting the San Antonio Spurs were second at 7.6. But if you look at offensive rate,
I was going to say, but the differential is greater between 1 and 2. San Antonio was closer to the Warriors than Houston is to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, because if you look at the difference between the two, it's roughly about 5.4 right now between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Rockets. The 5.4 is the difference. When you look at the San Antonio Spurs to the Warriors back in 2015 and 16, the difference was 4 because 11.6 to 7.6. That's 4.
Yep.
Right.
4 points.
But if you look at like the offensive rating for the Warriors, they were at 115.6. That's 115.6 points per 100 possessions. The offensive rating for the Oklahoma City Thunder is 121.63. It's actually 5th, though. That's 5th in the NBA right now. Can you guess who number 1 is? Denver, 126.16. Yeah. That's a full 11 points better than the Warriors were in their championship year. That's crazy. And if you look at defensive rating, of the Warriors back in 2016, 2017, they were at 104 points per game. So 104 points given up per 100 possessions. That was best. That was second best in the NBA at the time. 104. Now, if you look at today, the defensive rating is 105.42. The Warriors were better, but the Oklahoma City are at 105.42. But then you had that with the 121.63 offensive rating, you get a net rating of 16.21. Ridiculous, right? Wow. So this team is definitely on pace to be able to do some serious damage to that record. The benefit that this team has is that they have a lot of youth and a very, very deep team. So J-Dub, like you mentioned, Jalen Williams, he really didn't start really playing the first 12 games, right? He started just coming in late. Then you got Lou Dort, who's been in and out of the lineup, like you mentioned. Isaiah Hartenstein has been in and out of the lineup. Alex Caruso has been in and out of the lineup, right? They don't miss a beat. So it's like their strength in numbers times 2 or 3. I tend to also agree with you, bro, that I think that the Thunder are definitely going to break this record. It really comes down to whether they want to or not. From what I've seen on the court, bro, this team is as hungry as they were last year, and they are the defending champs. It's almost like they have a chip on their shoulder, like they heard the rumors that this is like a one straight pony. One Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, without him, they're not that good. I don't know what has happened, but they have something to prove because they're coming out with a vengeance, and they are just laying it down on teams right now. And as you just mentioned before we started the segment, is that the Suns being as good as they have been, they ran into this buzzsaw and lost by 49 points in an NBA Cup semifinals. Yeah, this team is legit.
What's interesting is when the Warriors got the record, to me, the primary reason for that is it was their second year in a Steve Kerr offense. It was their second year in the motion offense because Mark Jackson did play the motion offense, and it really clicked. And the Warriors were really good because they were doing things. They were like the San Antonio Spurs, but with extended 3-point shooting range in that motion. So they kind of caught the league off guard with their style, with what they can do, with how far away Curry can extend the court. I don't want to say it was a trick, but it was something that hadn't been done in the way that they were doing.
It hadn't been seen.
Yeah, it hadn't been seen before. The Thunder aren't doing anything gimmicky. Their offense, they've been in it for a couple of years. So there is really no gotcha on the way they're doing it. It's just they're that good. They're that tough defensively. They're that good offensively. They're that deep. All of the above. Will they break the record? You know, it is tiring. It takes a lot. So I don't know if they'll break it per se, but I think that they have an absolute shot to break it.
Hey everybody, this is Big John from Grumblings Media, and I just want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our efforts here at Grumblings Media, just smash the subscribe button right here, totally free, or just go ahead and consume more of our great content. Click either one of these two boxes.